We're doing a deep dive on five-star quarterback Bryce Underwood, who signed with the LSU Tigers. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. Before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're going deep on the 2025 recruiting class. You need to see what your team is signing, who's going to be committing, and who's going to be a freshman for your favorite team soon. Click that button. Stop missing out. We're going to start off with his 24/7 Sports player profile page. We're going to look at his On3 page and a little bit more on Bryce Underwood. Five-star prospect, hot prospect right now, top quarterback in the class, top player in the class per 24/7 Sports. That's what it's saying right there. Five-star recruit. We've covered him before, but it's fresh now and we're getting closer to signing time. 41 offers. 41 offers tells me that the market's hot for him. It tells me that, hey, college football really wants him, and a lot of teams are after him. Alabama, Michigan, LSU. Michigan's hot on his trails right now. They're trying to get him, but LSU's got a firm hold right now. Let me know if you think he's going to make the flip, because we're seeing that right now in the media. They got him compared to Vince Young. This is a highly athletic quarterback with a strong arm. Very productive early in his career. In 2023, Gatorade Michigan Player of the Year as a junior. And he's just been balling out his whole career. And you see this tied in with LSU early. I think LSU is a smart move for him because they're always going to have good wide receivers. They're good at recruiting wide receivers. You're going to have talent to throw the ball to. 2023, 3,300 yards, 44 touchdowns. We're just getting it done. We're just getting it done. We are productive throughout his collegiate career. In 2021, 39 touchdowns thrown. Looking solid. Going over to On3. 5-star with all the recruiting services. That is a good look. On top of that, the top quarterback in the class. Down the board, Rivals has him at 2. But still, that's up there. That's still up there. They still got him as a 5-star top player out of Michigan. Second best quarterback in the class. And Michigan, rumor has it, they're hot on its heels. Michigan State, Ohio State, other Power 5 programs that are after him. Penn State in there as well. Obviously, you got 41 offers. The market's hot for him. Pulling up this article, there's a lot about him, about the potential he could flip. And that is something that's in the news cycle right now. Looks like Michigan is fiercely pursuing him. That is something to pay attention to. If you believe that's potentially going to happen, let me know. From all accounts I've seen, looks like LSU might be the landing spot for him. We shall see. But they are talking heavily in the news cycles about him potentially flipping to Michigan. I don't know. Looks like LSU to me. Looks like that's where he's crystal balled at. But let's take a look at the highlights. Let's see what we can see here. The first set of highlights is recently from the playoffs. From what I've read from them, I pulled them off YouTube from M Live. And then the back half is later from his high school career, from his huddle. Later as in like sophomore season. But look at the deep ball downfield. You definitely see the height and length on him. Ball comes out pretty good off the flick of the wrist. Looking good. Look at the yards after the catch there by the wide receiver. Stepping back. Out in front of his guy. Out in front of his guy. Can't complain about that. Getting it out quick. We're rolling. We're rolling. There's another one. Flick of the wrist right there. Pitch and catch. These are older ones, but still you're getting to see his maneuverability. One thing you'll read in his scouting reports is he already looks like a senior in college. Like, just built different, built older, built mature. That's a better way to say it. You can definitely see this. This was a few years ago. You see this athleticism. He glides. He glides out there. Gets the ball out. That's a pretty ball. That's a pretty ball. I want to see him under duress a little bit. Gets it out quick, though. He's got a quick release. Steps up. We got a little moonshot there. Out in front of his guy. Out front of his guy. Sees it. Right there by the sideline. Gets it out quick. He's got good anticipation. Definitely seeing that. It's a natural feel of how things are moving. Right to that back pylon. He's got good deep ball placement. Right there, right in between those defenders. That's a nice look. That's a nice one. Getting it downfield. Right there by the sideline. Little window there. I like his ability to fit it downfield. And this is a few years ago. You know he's better at it. Right there. Somebody in his face. That's the one thing about the highlights. You're not going to get everything. You're seeing at least one highlight with somebody in his face. I want to see more of that. Not being negative. I just want to have more of the evaluation. He's good with the ball in his hands. He's good. I remember looking at his tape this time last year with you guys. Out in front of his guy. It's consistent. Almost had a guy in his face there. Saw his guy getting it back there. Moved around on his reads. You see his head move. Looking out off his guys. Boom, boom. 1-2. Deep downfield. Deep shot city. In front of his dude. We got some rain here. Knows he has it. Even you leaving, gets it up to where he makes the play. This is what he does. Gets it downfield and gets it in a position where that wide receiver can make the play out in front of him. Steps back. Boom. Gets it out quick. He's got a fastball on it. He rips it. Rips it with accuracy too. Right there. Bam. Defender right there. He's got some cojones to him. He's moving. He is moving. I get that Michigan wants him, and I get that's where he's from. Imagine him with those LSU wide receivers. We've been looking at them in the recruiting cycles. They got some dudes. They got some talent. They always do. Imagine that there. He can rocket it. He's got a gun on him. Slings it. You see him go through reads too. Progressions. It's not just stalemating on a wide receiver. He's going through progressions out there. Steps back. We're looking. Stepping up. Moving. We're rolling. Look at that. There's another one. Patient. Look at that. Patient downfield. In the end zone, look at that one. We're taking off with it. He's a threat on the ground, too. He's a threat on the ground. Steps up. Out in front of his dude. Wide open, though. But still, pitch and catch should look like pitch and catch. You're going to hear me say that a lot throughout the recruiting cycle. Downfield, look at that. Getting it out quick. Boom. Right there. He's fitting it into windows downfield. He's getting it out quick. He's got a fastball on him. He can also moonball it. So he can throw moonballs and lasers. He's getting it out in front of his wide receivers. We've noted that consistently. He's patient in the pocket. The offensive line, you got to give them a good grade as well. Those guys are doing good for him. And I just took a look at them on that play. They got some beef. Look at that. They got some beef. Their center looks pretty thick. They're keeping them clean. It's a good pocket. Ball out there. But what I like about him is he can push it downfield. And it's good placement downfield. And compared to a lot of other quarterbacks you'll watch out of the high school level, not many of them have deep ball accuracy like he does. Patience in the pocket like that. Or the aggressiveness downfield. And the ability to switch from moonball to fastball like he does. Like that. He's got a quick release. It snaps out there. It snaps out there. It comes out in a hurry too. When he rips it, he rips it. When he sees it, he rips it. Bam. And he's got good anticipation. Where they're even, they're leaving, he's throwing it. I mean, if you show lowlights, maybe we'll see something different. But from what we're seeing a guy here that's willing to put it into the window downfield, that's willing to get the ball out. Placement. I mean, that one was a little dicey. But he got it there, out in front of his guy, too, where he can get that yak. He made it happen. Here we go again. And this was from a few years ago. Out in front of his dude there. So he's developed more now. He's developed more now. And he's been with, I think, committed with LSU for a long bit. Because last time we covered him, he was still there. I think 2023, late 2023. I just don't see him leaving LSU unless there's something at Michigan. Like, they got to back up the Brinks truck to get him. There's no way I'm leaving those wide receivers. And they got a running back coming in this class, too, that we're going to cover. We covered before, but we're going to cover again because he was supposed to be in 2024 class, reclassified back to 2025. I believe, if I remember right. Maybe I'm off, but as we retool into this class, this is a nasty quarterback. This is a nasty quarterback. He's got a nasty arm. Like some of the coverage is pretty tight. There we go. Moves around the pocket well. See, keeps his eyes downfield. Wings it. Wings it. That's something I want to see. I wanted to see more of that, like a larger sample. But from what we see, if he's under duress and he's got to move, his eyes are going to stay downfield. It's calm. It's a calm quarterback. Here we go again. We're moving. We're moving. He knows he has it. He knows he's got it. Back there. Back foot gets it. Gets it. That's a nice play. That's a nice play. Gets it out real quick. Easy money on that one. Easy money. This solid quarterback prospect. Of course, he's a 5-star. He looks like a 5-star. He throws like a 5-star. We got the athleticism like a 5-star. I think I've seen enough on this guy. And we got ourselves a good quarterback here that's committed to LSU. Tons of upside. I would be surprised if he flips. If he does, he does. We'll do this again. Let you know that he flipped, going back over the highlights for the Michigan fans or whatever team he goes to. I don't see him going away from LSU, being with them for so long, committed, and then on top of that, having the talent there. From what we saw here on tape, is a good quarterback prospect, good anticipation, fits it, tight windows downfield, accurate downfield, out in front of his wide receiver. Very cool, calm, collected, fast released. It's quick. He sees it, he rips it. This is a fun quarterback. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.